Hey, how's it going? My name is Seth. The reason I want to make this video really quickly is just, if anybody out there is in my same situation, I recently bought this lens right here. You can see that. This is the Sigma 24mm f1.4 DG. This is for a Canon camera. I'm using this on a Canon R6, which normally takes RF lenses. So I've got the Canon adapter so that this lens can work on it. And the autofocus, like, just functionally it works great. Like, you know, it'll follow me around. If I put my hand up to it, it'll focus. So like, that's all great. However, one thing I was worried about when I bought this, part of me assumed it wouldn't be a problem because most lenses these days don't make noise when they focus. Unlike 10 years ago, they used to be really noisy. And this one, it doesn't make atrocious noise, but it does make noise. And the reason that's a problem on this particular lens is because 9 times out of 10, when I have an external mic on this lens, I'm going to have it mounted on the camera itself, which means the mic is like right next to the lens itself, and it's going to pick up every little bit of noise that it makes. Maybe you've already heard it a little bit in this video as I've been talking. But I'll just shut up for a second and I'll let you hear without any other background noise what the autofocus noise sounds like. Maybe if I move around a little bit. There we go. So that's the kind of noise it makes. It's really unfortunate because, I mean, as you can see, it looks awesome. Like with the 1.4 background here, this background is probably like three feet away directly behind me. I'm standing about 2 feet away, or sitting about 2 feet away from the camera right now. Like, it looks exactly like I wanted it to. It's just that noise. It's like I think it's a deal killer, honestly. So I'm more than likely going to take this off the camera and list it for sale on eBay like today, because I just don't think it's going to work. And in case you're curious, I did update the lens with this Sigma USB dock. So it's got the latest firmware. It's all set up to go, and it still makes the noise. I don't know if a firmware would even change that, but so anyway, if anybody out there is wondering about whether or not this lens makes noise, it does make noise. And for the record, I actually have this as well, this lens, which I bought for the same reason, because of the 1.4 aperture. And this looks amazing. It's a great lens. Again, for photography, similar to this camera, if photography is your goal, it's perfect for that, because obviously noise doesn't matter because you're not going to hear the noise. This one also makes noise. And the reason that I think this is less of a problem is because with this lens, because it has a further focal range, like I have to stand further back because I'm going to be bigger. I'm generally not going to be using a shotgun mic on the camera when I shoot with this lens. I'm going to have an external mic that's like maybe over my head, or maybe a lavalier mic, so the minuscule noise it makes is not going to be picked up. But when there's a mic right next to it, it is going to pick that noise up. So that's why the noise it makes, not as big of a problem with this one, but it is definitely a problem with this one, with the 24mm. So just wanted to warn everybody out there, if you're looking at this lens, if you're worried about noise, just be aware, it's a problem. So that's all. Thanks.